Hi everyone, it's Pastor Skip. We have a beautiful day here. It's Thursday, really Ascension Day, 40 days after our Lord's resurrection. And I was going to put this together to hopefully give you a feel of what it will be like as you consider whether or not to return to worship again. So I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit, let you visualize a little bit. So when you come, all the doors will be open, so there's less touching things. We'll have one way in, enter only through the rightmost doors, and then the other side will be an exit only point. We'll have a sign. People that have been sick, had a fever, new cough, shortness of breath, will still offer the online worship service. So as you come in, we'll have some hand sanitizer available. We'll have some directional arrows to help you. And since we're not touching things, you could drop off your offerings on the Welcome Center before or after the service, or continue to mail them in or continue electronic offerings. You'll notice that the narthex, very little things to touch. The water fountain will also be covered. And so there's no handouts, there's no bulletins. We're going to worship from the screen. You'll see that no coffee or cookie areas, no access to the kitchen. Everyone will enter through those front doors that I just came through. We're going to limit access to the office. So as you come in, instead of having time of fellowship, you'll come into the sanctuary. We have seats grouped together, and you've been notified of the sign-up forms on how to say which service you're coming to at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock. We'll have groups of seating, so if you're in a group of 4, you could just come in and grab those 4 chairs, or a group of 2. We have some seats with just 1, but please sign up in advance so we could space people out. So we'll be worshiping everything from the screen again as we continue to do online. And so things in here things are just kind of spread out, and we'll separate the chairs accordingly, wipe them down after the services. So the door out after worship, through the other door. And again, no time really for fellowship inside. If once you leave and you're socially distanced, 6 feet apart outside, it's up to you if you want to continue to have a time of fellowship and talk to one another. But outside is supposed to be better with the CDC guidelines than being inside. So we're trying our best to be safe. We'll be cleaning before and after the services to get things ready for you. And, it's an okay option to continue worshiping at home. We're not looking for anyone who's vulnerable or is uncomfortable to come back to worship, but it's an opportunity for us to start back up and for things starting to return to somewhat normal, let's say. So God's blessings to you. If you have any questions, give a call into the office, send an email, and be happy to answer any questions that you have. God's blessings to you. Bye-bye.